Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon everyone. I hope the sound is okay. Please just let me know if I need to adjust it. Well, this was not a relaxed week for the market for sure, and seems like it still continues. Yesterday we've just seen a huge red day, and today seems like that even the CPI numbers, which was better than expected, hasn't got such a huge impact yet on the market. So let's see how it's going to be continued. Hi Nitsan, good afternoon to you. Hola Aldo, ¿qué tal? Okay, guys, so let's just dig deep into this market. Crazy week for sure. SPY tried several times to break the all-time highs. Triple Q tried to sneak back a little bit higher, but the sell-off on the tech stocks, especially AI names, does continue. So the rotation is on. So I'm really much interested in this. I'm very much curious what's going to happen in this market today, especially again because of the uh, CPI numbers indeed. So, but before we do start here, traders, I'm just going to let you know the Valentine's Day sale by the TEFS. It's a buy one, get one free challenge. Indeed, if you are interested in that, then I'm just going to pin the message. You just go to the website, tefs.com, and you can get a free challenge. So if you buy any challenge, even the biggest ones, you can get one free. Okay, barely longs, Nitsan. Do you think it's going to be a short today? I don't know. Applied material is not that bad, indeed, and coin is up 9% too. Reddit is up 5%. Hood is up too because actually this is thanks to the Bitcoin is trying to get a green day again. So I don't know. You know what? Let's just go with the flow as always. No idea what's going to happen. One thing is for sure, CPI numbers were quite nice indeed. I'm just telling you the numbers exactly. So core CPI, it was unchanged, but the monthly CPI and the yearly CPI, both of them decreased, which was quite of a nice surprise because actually, especially the yearly CPI, which was 2.7% in the previous months, now is just get to 2.4%. 2.5 was the forecast, and the CPI monthly it was 0.3. The analyst did not expect any change, and it did change because the updated CPI monthly number is 0.2% of data. So this is a quite of a good one indeed. I was expecting the SPY to show a little bit more enthusiasm and the longs, but so far, as you can see, it's a nice bounce, like no complaint, because the 678 level is anyway a very risky level for the SPY. I think if 678 is going to fail, and the price is going to break it through, there will be a little bit more continuation to the downside. So I'm going to watch the 679, 678 rather to 678 level during the day, traders. But at the moment, as you can see in the pre-market, the SPY is bull flagging. Hi, Mr. Brackage. Nice to see you. Good morning to you. Rivian TPH, but the pre and PTA looks weird. Yeah, we have some great movers. As I've told you, still earning stocks we have. Bitcoin is trying to bounce or try to find a bottom. Poor Bitcoin cannot do it so far, but the Bitcoin related stocks are bouncing back at least at the moment. What else is on the strong line? Even as I see mRNA is trying to pull back a little bit, SMCI in the green, AMD in the green, Roblox, CRM, Unity. I've told you that we should watch Unity today. There will be some bounce after this crazy red stripe on the Unity. And what is weak, it's BABA, STX, MU is in 2% down. Meta is red as well. Amazon, Google, JP Morgan, Netflix are a little bit red, not too much. Yes, it's and I noticed usually the SPY return after big sell-off, but not yesterday. No. I think the selling pressure is quite serious at this time. That's why I'm watching this 678 first. And yes, exactly. If it's going to break this 678 level, I agree that might we are going to see 676, 675. This is the next stronger support level on the S&P 500. On the triple Q, well, the triple Q, as I mentioned you, it seems like now it's definitely a formation which just starting to be valid, that this was just a 2-day static bounce, and now we rolled over on the triple Q on the 50 and 20 EMA. So this is definitely a rollover. And here there is another question that the $600 level is still a little bit stronger one, but here as well pre-market lows, which is 597 already. If it's going to fail, we can see 595 and even later on maybe the 200 EMA. Maybe it's not going to happen today, but let's see. Today is the 13th of February, Friday, guys. So hopefully it's going to be a lucky day for us, and we are going to close the 5th green day in a row in the room. So I'm going to be on it. However, as I mentioned you yesterday as well, I'm expecting quite of a high volatility, especially because the pressure is bearish, but the CPI was quite good. So this is like a trigger point for the bulls that let's see whether they can use it or they are strong enough to push the indices higher. So far, I'm not sure it will happen. Triple Q it's in a small red at the moment, 0.04. The SPY is 0.03. So we are going to start quiet and really flat today. Hi, Anne. Good morning to you. Nice to see you. So, guys, happy Friday, lucky Friday, everyone. Don't forget our Valentine's Day sale, which means that if you buy a challenge, you will get one free. You can find the message on the top of the chat. I just pinned it. You just go to the website, and if you like any challenges of us, you just go for it, and you can get one for free for your partner, for your friends, whoever, and you can start trading, or just, in case to save it. Okay, guys, now let's see what else happened here in the world and on the other markets. Europe was quite mixed, rather red. Asia red as well. Dollar index not moving. I'm not expecting it. US 10 years though, it started to bounce back to this 4% area again. That's quite interesting, by the way. Silver tried to bounce, but now it seems like it's failing. The gold is still just stuck on this 5100 area. All of the futures are slightly green, but as I told you, not a huge green. And the crypto, the Bitcoin, trying again to stay above this 68K, but still very weak in my opinion. Apple sees 200 billion market cap wipeout as stock slides on AI fears. So as I've told you, traders, this is still quite of a valid fear on the market, especially on the tech sector. This AI spending, they cannot see, I think, in my opinion, they can't see the longer term impact on the numbers, on the sheets of the big companies. That's why every investor and trader is a little bit nervous about these big AI names. Amazon, for example, just entered a bear market, and this fellow Magnificent Seven stock could be the next, which is Meta, by the way. Indeed. So let's see Meta and Amazon. How do they look like? Meta at the moment, oh yeah, if it's breaking 640, it's over again. Amazon, let me just check Amazon, which, as I've told you, I thought yesterday, I told you that this is a rather continuation pattern lower, and it did happen yesterday. This is again trying to bounce, especially around this $200 level, but as you can see on the daily, it's in a gap fill, by the way, back to 195, so that's not nice. PINS, Pinterest checking. Ooh, that's weak. That's really, really weak, Mr. Brackage. Let's see. When was last time so low? Let me just check it. 18, back in 2022. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's see let's watch out here. I see it's a big gap down already, but it's just getting a little bit like really extended there. Yes, I see it, son. I see. So Pinterest, definitely, I'm just going to call it $2 the short side. So we are going to have the long, the short, and the secondary candidates list as always. Okay, and Pinterest definitely can go to the short side. Also, this is not a very big mover. Sometimes they can, but don't forget that this is already only a $14 stock. Amazing big drop in here. DKNG as well, need some checking. DKNG, DraftKings, which is, as I see after a pullback, is just making a nice recovery. Not bad. 22, I don't know, but it's still on the very weak side. It tries to recover pull DraftKings, but it's just crazy low. You think 20 is doable today? Feasible? I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, DKNG, it's very weak as well. I'm just going to move it to the secondary list, okay? It's like 12% down already. It started some recovery in the pre-market, but this is another lower price stock. Airbnb at the moment 6% good earnings. This can go to the long side, I think, Paul. Thank you for Airbnb. This is on the earnings side. And yes, Nitsan Baba, as I've told you that the Chinese market is quite weak, I think Baba looks like really nice for continuation under especially the pre-market lows. I'm going to call Baba to the short side, but you know my relationship to these Chinese stocks is just rather without than with. So let's see what's going to happen on the Baba, but I agree that it is under quite of a strong selling pressure at the moment. Okay, guys, before we get continue with the big news on the stocks, yeah, here is Pinterest, by the way, 22% down as tariffs hit earnings. Ouch, that's definitely not a good news indeed. Prices, pipelines, and patent clears. This is, I don't care about this. Stocks making the biggest move. We are just going to check them. And here is the CPI news as well. So if you just join to the TEFS trading room, guys, first of all, welcome. Let's just make a beautiful green day again. And so far CPI numbers were better than expected. The whole market was expecting and waiting very much for these numbers, for this data, and surprisingly nice. But as you can see on the market, it's not very much convinced that this is enough to end this selling pressure which we have seen throughout the week indeed. So let's just be careful with this after these numbers. Consumer prices rose 2.4 annually and in January, less than expected. That's it, what I see in the financial headlines. Okay, traders, and we still have big movers here. We were talking about DraftKings, not Roku yet. Roku, it is up like 15%. Wow, more than 15% now, up to the $96 area, just over the 220 EMA. Looks like as a big mover today. Reason why it just went so much higher, because it got an upgrade, as I see. Rosenblatt hide its price target to 118 to 10 from 106, implying a 42% upside from Thursday's close. Well, it made already 16, so let's see whether it can push a little bit higher. A bit too much for me, but Roku can be a crazy mover. Yes, Aldo, Netflix. Just checking it. Un momento. Netflix. Oh yeah. Interesting. It's starting. It's still not bottom. I was expecting on this $80 level possible bottom, and still not bottoming. You know what? I think 70 can be the next one. Look at the daily. It still has a gap to fill back to 70, by the way, Aldo. So I'm still expecting it to the downside, especially, you know what? Especially if the market sentiment is going to stay that bearish that week, I am expecting it to continue lower on the Netflix. Hi, Zuki. Nice to see you. Yeah, Rivian, CoinHood on the long list for me. However, I'm going to be extra careful with these stocks, but extra strong, both of them, because the Bitcoin again, poor Bitcoin, just trying to find any bottom here on the 68K at the moment. Coin is very extended, just touched a very important level, this 140 yesterday, and since then is bouncing, as you can see. So yes, I'm going to watch coin to the long side. Very stretched on the coin, but Nitsa, you were not taking on the thinking on the coin, but rather light and GLW checking. But I just would like to check first hood as well. Hood is the same as coin, not that stretched though, but still showing some strength in the pre-market. Question whether it's going to be continued. As I've told you, I'm going to be extra careful with these names because yesterday as well, Bitcoin seemed like it's going to have a nice green day, and at the end it just gave up. If it's going to happen, it will have an impact both on hood and the coin. And let's see light and GLW, Lumentum Holdings. That's more than extended. That's more than extended. But look at that. It's still not going down in the pre-market, Nitsan. And the volume is quite low. Let's be careful with that. But I agree with you. We should watch it. And GLW is the next one. Corning Incorporated, which is the same. It's completely the same. Volume, it's a little bit better. I like it. I'm going to watch it as well because of the fact that all of them, both of them are quite extended. Rivian is here, as Zuki just mentioned it, surged 20% as the company said that the 2026 vehicle deliveries ranging from 62 to 67,000 units, which would be 47% higher. Wow, that's a nice one. Okay, Rivian, well done. RIVN, very nice. Let's see whether it's still going to give us some nice setups and moving higher. And after that, applied materials coming here. The anyway stretch stock is stretching further, guys. You won't believe it, but it is on a $370 area earnings. And I must tell you, I'm so much curious whether finally this level is going to trigger profit taking or not. I don't know. It's up 10%. It's amazing, actually. I'm still can actually imagine that it's going to go higher, but with that one I'm going to be really uh, um, mm, I mean risky, I think. So I'm going to be cautious with this one. I'm just checking. 340 did like a double top, but the earnings just blew it off. Unbelievable. Okay, I think Nissan we can call Amat stretched as well. So it can go to light and GLW. Crazy. X-Space here as well. Shares of the online travel agencies lead more than 6% because it identified emerging AI-powered platforms in its earnings presentations as a potential risk. Oof, yeah, you see, AI can be a risk, that's for sure, for several companies, including Expa, and seems like this can be a continuation. One thing which I do not very much like on Expa is the pre-market volume traders, but looks like a possible continuation. Coinbase is up, by the way, as well, because I said its total trading volume in 2025 hit 5.2 trillion, up 156% year over year. Wow, guys, that's a crazy one. And we should watch Arista Networks. Just a second. ANET, nice gap up. News, volume good. Yep, I'm just going to put it just to the secondary list though, because this can be a little bit a spready stock, okay? Just because of that, but looks like as a great continuation, especially if it's able to break over this 150 level again. Okay, guys, steel and aluminum stocks trade lower after Financial Times reported that Trump will roll back tariffs on the goods. The president put trade wise of up to 50% on steel and aluminum. What does it mean, guys? STLD, CLF, Cenix, Alcoa, all of them can go to the short side. Depends on which ones are your favorite. I'm going to call here AA, definitely, and maybe the STLD to the short side. This doesn't look good at all. STLD though a little bit low on the volume, unfortunately. Let's just check Cenix here. Cenix volume, it's a little bit better. Yeah, maybe I'm going to go with CENX, Cenix. Okay, Coinbase, we were talking about, here comes Win Resorts, 6% lower. I do not particularly like this stock. I don't know why. Sometimes it's spready, sometimes it's slow. At the moment, though, it looks quite good for a continuation on the Win Resorts, but unfortunately, the pre-market volume is very low, so I think I'm just going to leave it alone. Pinterest is here. We were talking about it. Big move to the downside. It's just raise this to the candidates list. And by the way, the reason for that, it's a disappointing fourth quarter results from the Pinterest side. And the last one is Dutch Bros, which is up a lot at the moment. Bros on the news close was yesterday, it was down 5%. Now it's up a little bit more indeed, but I don't know. Pre-market volume, BROS. Let's see. Pre-market volume, not bad. Daily on 60. I don't know this daily. I don't like the daily too much. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to leave it. Hi, Buza. Good evening to you. I just convinced myself to leave Bros alone. But I don't know. I don't like the daily. It's just going to start slightly over the 250 EMA. $60 should be rather a support for this stock for the day, not a resistance. So guys, bros, if it's breaking $60, might it can be interesting. BROS. You have Amat Coin Roku for me as well, Buzak, but not Shopify. So let me just check Shopify. Shopify get earnings this week, and it was the big miss on this gap fill. Do you remember, guys? On Wednesday, it was on Wednesday. Oh my goodness, what a miss. And yesterday it just got a very, very ugly red day. Now, what do you think? It's going to be continued? Let's see. Shopify can go to the secondary list, but my list is really, really huge already. So I'm just going to leave it out and and just focusing on the stocks what we have on the news now. Hi, Luis. Hola, ¿qué tal? PLTR INTC checking. PLTR. That's a crazy stock nowadays as well. PLTR, nice bounce. Maybe it's bottoming. Yeah, we should watch it. And INTC, which is a huge and crazy mover, as you know, Trump's favorite. Oof, it's not that favorite anymore, as I see. It's just moving lower. This can be interesting for the short side, but $44 level can be problematic because of the 50 EMA, okay? Both of them are quite nice candidates. I like all of them. But I'm not going to pull it on my candidates list anymore because it's just full traders. I think I'm not even checking my watch list. So to the long side, what I'm going to watch, Airbnb for sure. Roku I like as well. Ooh, Eplavin, that was beautiful yesterday. Oh my goodness, what a great call on your side on Eplavin. Okay, what else? Coin I'm watching. Who do I want to watch too? I don't know, applied materials I'm going to watch just for curiosity. I'm not sure I'm so brave to touch this stock today. That's crazy. MU definitely, MU is red today, guys. Very interesting, I know, but it's in red. Like usually it is in green, as you know, but now MU is one of the weakest big names. So, for example, Baba is weaker on my watch list. Disney is quite weak as well. Walmart finally started pullback as well. This is extremely stretched. Nissan, if you are still watching extremely stretched level stocks, then Walmart can be one as well. So I'm going to watch Coin, Roku Hood, Airbnb, MU, Amat, Rivian for sure. To the short side, I like XPE, EXPE. Pinterest, maybe Sanix as well as the steel stocks. Let's see, Pins DraftKings is not bad either. And on the list, MU, as I've told you, I'm going to watch it for sure. What do we think of TPH? Let's see whether I can trade it at all. Oh yeah, 3-point homes. I think it's a buyout. It's a buyout. When I see something like that, like in the pre-market, you see this little nothing like I don't know what's that. I think it's a buyout, but might I'm not right. Let me just check it. TPH, right? TPH you told. Acquisition announcement. Done deal. Not touching. It's a done deal. hmm Because it's a buyout. It's an acquisition. It's good for the stock. It's good for the company and the company owners and the stockholders. I'm sure it's going to be a huge party for them today. But for us day traders, it's not that interesting. Acquisitions and buyouts are not the best because these are a done deal. It's not a rumor. You know exactly this quote in trading that buy the rumor, sell the news. And it's so much true. When there is a news, you cannot do anything with the news. With the rumors, you can, okay? So that's why I think TPH is not going to move anymore indeed. I just know already the characteristic in the pre-market when I see a bought out stock indeed, and this is like a typical buyout pattern in the pre-market. Hi Vida, it's nice to see you. Good morning to you. Okay, guys, so I think we have enough candidates to start the day with. Interesting market, that's for sure, not just today, but for the whole week. It was amazing. Actually, the big question whether the CPI numbers is going to be enough to see some boost triggered and pull back this market from the red, because definitely it was a huge red in the recent days, especially yesterday. If not, I can imagine we just continue lower, guys. Let's just be careful with the bull traps indeed. Yes, Apple, J&J, XOM, Tesla on your watch list. Thank you, Vidice. Yes, Apple just got a wipeout, that's for sure. It was detached from the market for a while, but not yesterday because of AI fears again. So traders, we have 1 more minute to go. Good luck, everyone. Please, if you are interested in our fantastic Valentine's Day sales, because as you know, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, which for me it's not Valentine's Day, but my my son's birthday actually. Please just visit our website because there is a buy one get one free Valentine's Day sale on all of our challenges. So please just check it out and just grab it because it's not going to be valid for long. It's just till the 15th, I think. Let me just check the website. Okay, just a second. I think it's till the 15th. Yes, 12th. From the 12th or till the 15th of February. UNH, Mr. Brakic, I don't like this stock too much. It's so crazy. But you know what? Yesterday, someone called, maybe it was you, over this 278.50 level, and it was such a beautiful mover. So we can definitely watch it. But I think again, I'm just going to focus on the news stocks first. So guys, this is the TEFS.com. You just go there and grab a challenge for yourself if you want to take advantage on this fantastic sale. And let me just check UNH after this. United Health Group. Yeah, you're right. It's still trying to bounce. We can watch it. We can watch it whether it can move over pre-market highs, but rather I would say the yesterday high. But if I'm checking, you know what? If I'm checking the volume yesterday, that was pathetically low. So might is still not enough for a bounce, but let's see. Let's see. Okay, guys, mRNA is bouncing big one as well, 3% higher. So maybe I would watch mRNA, Mr. Brackett, instead of UNH. Reddit is bouncing as well. SoundHound 3% higher. Hood, as I've told you. So we have a lot of bouncers. The question, including Coin and Hood, whether this is just really a dead cat bounce or it's going to be able to continue. We are open for business, guys. Good luck, everyone. Happy 13th of Friday. Hopefully, it's going to be a very lucky one for us with lots of green trades. So SLV is bouncing back as well, by the way. AMD and NVIDIA I'm watching, Meta, Microsoft, Amazon. I'm very much wondering whether it's going to continue lower still. EXPE dropping already. Wow, it's ugly. Zenix I'm watching because of the tariffs news. Cannot see any entry yet. Okay, traders. So SPY triple Q, very flat start despite of really good CPI numbers. Let's see what's coming next here. STX is big time down as well. TX. Okay. Hood is still strong. Coin pulling back. Airbnb pulling back, which I like. SPY is breaking the highs. Nice. SPY is breaking the highs. Maybe CPI going to be enough to push this market higher. EXP very weak. Amazon, oof, all over the place. Rivian checking. Yeah, Rivian, I like it. Mm. Yeah, I don't like the fact it's a daily high breakout, so it's going to be an open range break, Jeremy, but I agree with you that this is poised to go a little bit more. So might I'm going to get it, with you, but just for a, oops, sorry guys, I did not mute my phone, but I'm just going to take a smaller share size on that, okay? I want to go rather for gap and goes. Yes, Amat very strong, Buzak. Amat very strong. I think it can go to 380 today, but very, very extremely spready. Watch out on that. I think Amat, I'm really just going to watch it today. Okay, NVIDIA is down. SPY's trying to pull higher. Pinterest looks quite weak too. AMD is higher already. Rivian looks quite good over this 18 is Jeremy's call. Just a half share size for me, nothing else. Stop loss, it's like $1 on that one. And only over the $18 round number. I'm watching coin for a possible reversal to Hood is continuing. Look at Hood. How about Bitcoin? Bitcoin is still going, but Hood and coin are still strong. Tesla, it's breaking the highs too. Yes, this is what I'm thinking of as well. 160, 152. Yes, on the Bitcoin. 151. Yes, 152. I'm going to call it as well. And traders, highly likely this is going to be only a scalp, in my opinion. Reason for that, I do not trust still because of the Bitcoin. So coin can be a long, but highly likely it's going to be a quick one. And the stop loss on the coin, it should be under 148. So really, really big stop loss. Watch out. Of course, it's coin. So I like the Rivian. I like coin. And I would like to find some shorts as well because I'm not sure that this market is going to go higher, traders. And I must tell you, this is going to be MU under the lows first. Meta is very weak too, but it's already get it lower. I'm watching TQQQ as well, of course. Ready checking. Pinterest looks good as well, but just under the lows, exactly, Nitsan. Reddit looks good as well. I'm just afraid if the everything is changing, then it's not going to go down. I'm going to get MU guys under 395 and 50. MU. Amazon looks weak too. Everything is just a half share size for me today. Okay, coin has not entered yet. Market is going lower. And I'm watching TQQQ as well. If the market is breaking down, in this case, I'm going to take under 47.80 TQQQ. 47.80 on the TQQQ. Stop loss over 48.40, so watch out with the share size. 47.77 is going to be my entry, 47.77. Roku breaking down. I was watching Roku 95 too for a bounce. Look at Amat. Amat does not care about the market. That's crazy. AMD is stronger too. AMD is quite strong. Rivian cannot go. Reddit a bit spready. Watch out on the Reddit spread, please. Jeremy, if you're going to take it. mRNA, as I told you, extremely strong. Wow. No, coin, still no entry. Mm. Market is struggling big time. SPY is moving lower. How about Bitcoin? Mm, not nice. UPST, Unity. Unity. We should watch Unity, guys. Maybe I'm watching it instead of XP. NVDA broke down. NVDA did break down. Apple is breaking down. Just telling you. Unity 20 looks interesting if the market can fight back for the bullish sentiment, but so far doesn't look very bullish. It's getting close to the lows. So no entries yet. Roku, I'm still watching Roku for a reversal, especially about like 94, 20, 30 over the VWAP. But so far the market sentiment is unknown, very flat. NVIDIA breaking down still. AMD looking stronger, especially with this 210 resistance there. Airbnb is moving higher too. Look at Airbnb, guys. Airbnb and Roku look like a great long candidate if the market is going there. Okay, something has entered. TQQQ. All right, traders, TQQQ is going to be for me a 30 cents play. 30 cents. I want to see there if there will be any. Everything is just a half share size. Pinterest. Now let me just check pins. Oh yeah, you're right. It's interesting there. Okay, guys, let's just get ready for this TQQQ because if the market is really breaking down, it's going to be a huge breakdown, I think. I hope it's not a trap. Coin is breaking down, so I'm canceling coin and UE checking. Volume so-so. It's a bit spready, 4% lower. No idea. This is like this 50-50. Under the lows, it's a long or a short. Over the highs, maybe it's going to pull back a little bit. Oh, come on, market. Market has not decided yet. NVIDIA breaking lower, though. Apple bear flagging, but no decision on the market direction yet. I still keep an eye Airbnb, especially 175 and Roku over the VWAP if we can just turn around. But so far the market is still fighting on the lows. Okay, traders. Oh, almost. We almost broke down. Full market is fighting hard. 680 on the SPY, 599. MU is close too. I see. But I'm just focusing on the TQQQ now. Very good. Very good TQQQ. 47.50, around 47.50. I'm going to take 70% off. Here we go, guys. Be ready to take this partial here. Very good. Here is the 50. Marvelous. I just took my partial on the TQQQ stop loss higher. MU has not entered yet. DKNG checking. Nice first partial on the TQQQ, close to this 47.50. I'm just waiting for the breakdown of 47.50. MU coming next if it's breaking down. SPY broke, 678 coming next. And I'm in MU. MU stop loss over 400. So let's just go for at least a $3-4 would be nice. Around 391, 392 would be a great partial there. DKNG checking. Yes, DKNG holding nicely, Jeremy. Sohel, hi. AMKR you're watching? AMKR broke down, but maybe just under the lows, maybe only under the lows. Okay, traders, MU. We entered under 395.50. Stop loss should be over 400, so I really want to go at least for $2-3. Tesla check, everything is going down, guys. Everything is going down. Around 47, I'm going to take my second partial on TQQQ. And I really want to see a big breakdown on this MU, but so far it's not breaking down that much yet. So maybe it's just going to be a quick scalp. Phew, Tesla, nice. Nice on the Tesla, Buzak. Good luck with that. All right, traders, beautiful. I am ready to take my second partial soon on the TQQQ and MU 393. 393, let's see. 678 just broke. Yeah, you know what? I'm not that brave. I do not trust this market too much, I must tell you. Still pushing lower, but MU should actually go down to the floor, and it's not going that much and that furious. Okay, no, I don't like it. I take half of MU. It should go down like crazy, but it's not. Look at that. Too many buyers here, what I don't like. Okay, I took half out. Half out on the MU traders. I don't like how it is moving, and I'm just taking a little bit more off on the TQQQ as well. Okay, so MU got just a scalp. TQQQ, it's a nice winner, so. Yeah, but this is what I'm afraid of. 77, I'm going to be out on TQQQ. MU, that's why I took it half out. You see? That's ugly. That's a typical crazy 13th of Friday, isn't it? Out of TQQQ. And seems like that the market wants to bounce back big time. And I'm just going to get out on MU as soon as it gets closer to my entry. If it's going to get closer to my entry. Ooh, hood is breaking higher. Coin reversing. Airbnb looks very good, traders. So that's a big bounce on the market. Nike, checking. Okay, traders, here is $1 loss on the MU. A little bit more now. Sure, have to be really careful with this stock. Amazing, it still can go up like crazy. Yeah, NVIDIA is bouncing. Unity, guys, let's keep an eye on Unity as well. BMNR checking. SPY over the VWAP, triple Q over the VWAP, and unfortunately MU, it's a small loss like that. I can't believe this stock. Yeah, I felt it right. We are supposed to do just quick, how is it called, like scalps today. 397. Push it back a little bit more, please. Ooh, hood is going to the highs, traders. BMNR looks very good, Jeremy. SPY broke the VWAP. Triple Q broke the VWAP. So that was a nice bear trap, wasn't it? Good, I could manage it somehow. A little bit better indeed. Now, just watching this MU finally. Okay, traders, I am ready to take off MU completely. And this is a small red trade because of that. And let's go for longs. This is the time for longs. Seems like BNMNR looks really good. I'm still watching here the coin as well. Coin, I'm going to get it over 150, 152. 152, yes, 152. So coin is going to be still in the play over 152. Hood broke. Rivian. Yeah, I was checking this Rivian again too, actually, but it's still not very strong. Nissan, however, looks quite good. So the first one, which I'm going to take, it's coin to the long side. NVIDIA is just back very nicely, actually. Roblox 1.66%. Netflix marching higher. I'm going to keep an eye on Roblox too. Airbnb doesn't want to push over this VWAP, interestingly. So one small loser, one nice TQQQ winner, but that's it. Not a huge day so far, but we are still just in the beginning. And the market is completely crazy, guys, so watch out. Hood is very strong. Applied Materials, finally, I think this is Might is going to have this profit taking now. Coin has not entered yet. Tesla, okay. STX, MU, Baba, PepsiCo are still into the red, by the way. All right, traders, let's go for a dollar at least on the coin. NVIDIA trying to push back. Look at NVIDIA, how beautiful it is. Over the 50 and 20 EMA. I really like this NVIDIA. No entry at the moment, though. How about Apple? Apple, it's higher too. Annette, Arista Networks, that's a big mover. Oh, yeah, that was nice. It's too late for me, I think. It was nicer around this 145. It looks good, especially the daily, Jeremy. Netflix, I wanted to watch too. If this market is really, really serious about this bounce, I'm going to watch Netflix as well. Oh, come on, coin. Twilio. Ah, it was not on my list today. TWLO. Ooh, beautiful, but too much. Roku. No, Roku is actually is just consolidating, Paul. It's not doing anything, but you know what? If it can break over the VWAP first and continue, I'm going to watch especially this $94 level, but so far it's quite muted. Come on, coin, go, go, go. Microsoft pulling back, traders. Microsoft looks good for a long if we do continue higher. MSFT. About Amazon. AVGO in green too. Question whether this market is going to push or not. All right, traders, coin, beautiful winner. Very good coin. I am ready to take a small partial here. Again, I'm going to be on scalps today. I'm going to take like 70% off and then let's see whether it can go higher. I just do not trust this market sentiment. Look at that now. It's just getting a big bounce back. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Okay, 153. This is what I wanted to see, a 153 level. If it can go, it's going to go much higher. I just do not trust. So coin 70% off, stop loss under 152, like 151.80. And this is just going to be a scalp maybe. If it's breaking 151.80, I'm not happy. Yes, me too. Me too. I know Nitsan, it completely crazy. That's why I'm just, okay, out. I'm scalping today, guys. Coin, scalp, out. If it's breaking higher, I'm going to be there for sure. But now I just don't like this whole market, what it is doing. So scalping mode for me today. Officially scalping mode. I think coin is going to push higher. 153.50 can be another entry. And just to scalp it, actually, this is what I'm going to do today. Look at NVIDIA. Nitsan, look at NVIDIA and everyone. My goodness. Look at our MU. I hate you, MU. Okay, so far two winners, one loser. And this is like the really quick trades day, I would say. Okay, coin is pulling higher. It's okay. I'm just going to leave it now. How about your BMNR, Jeremy? It still looks good. Still looks good. Look at Apple. Apple trying to nicely pull back, gave up, and back to the lows. Ugly market, guys. Be extremely extra careful today, please. Okay. Hood looks like a beautiful bull flag, by the way. MU again. Second chance trade. I don't know. SNDK. Oh, the crazy mover. Guys, if you are still holding coin, 155 should be the next partial. I like SNDK. But this is for the lunch money. Okay, Buzak? This is the lunch money trade. SNDK under 60 or 95.90 here. Just for the lunch money. Now let's see, 588. Microsoft. It was almost 1%. Now it's pulling back. Whew, that's crazy. This market is extremely crazy. I did not take MU, but good luck with that if you took it. Market is pulling back under the VWAP, like completely. Jeremy. Oh my goodness, that was funny. Yeah, very crazy. The whole market. I think we need whiskey for the whole market today. It's so crazy. It's just Friday. Tomorrow it's my wine day. MU 39. Be careful, Buzak. Look at that crazy market again. It's up 400 again, this MU. I don't like this whole market now. And hood is breaking out. I can't believe it. Just no guts to take a daily high breakout in this crazy market, actually. Unity, nothing. Disney from red to green. Nice. SMCI, nothing. But SMCI can be interesting if finally this market, however, I'm not expecting a decision, unfortunately, on the market with the direction today. But if it's going to decide on the direction, I think maybe SMCI can be interesting too. Okay, guys, so far, very nervous market we have. And as far as I remember, no more news either for today. No more news. Okay, so SPY now trying to make a reversal from the VWAP. All of the big stocks, if you're just checking it, is just the same as the market. Look at Microsoft, look at AMD. TQQQ, of course, is the same. It's not a stock. Apple is trying to bottoming out as well. Oh, coin. I had no guts to stay in it. Roku broke. Yeah, I see, Paul. I'm completely astonished. Roku had extremely good news. Netflix all over the place, guys. I'm so nervous. Every stock is so big range candles. PRTR is quite strong as well. Look at PRTR. SMCI is still trying. Okay, so SPY, new daily high maybe. MU again, back to 400. I really don't get this market today. Very uncertain market. What about the Bitcoin? Bitcoin, it's completely muted. Okay, traders, so far, very hard day. Not an easy tradable market. I'm staying on the scalping mode. Two nice winners, one loser on MU. And I'm waiting from the market as well to show some direction, please. That would be great, actually. Right? Nothing is. MU again. Buzak, this MU is completely crazy. MU is going to break down only with the market. Most of the stocks are going to, I think, unfortunately. So I'm not sure. Exactly, Paul. Market makers and algo playing games. Low volume and a long weekend, we will probably not trade anymore. Maybe, but I know it's not a good feeling because you're not sitting down just to see the stocks and not trade. But sometimes when the environment it's like that, it's much better just to stay away or sit on your hands. And if you are in green, just grab your green and run. This is a typical day like that, unfortunately. Tesla, checking. Just I don't know what's happening with my chart again. Just a second, traders. Try to reset quickly. I think it's going to be like a channeling whipsawing mood today. Are you? Oh. Yeah, not an easy day, Paul. Very, very hard day today. As you told, algos and market makers are not our best friends, that's for sure. Killing the nice setups. Okay, so you mentioned Tesla. Yes, yeah, Tesla looks quite nice indeed. Coin is still strong. I'll just get back. Okay. Um, I assume if the market is breaking down, we can scalp TQQQ again under 47.70, 47.78, 20 cents quick scalp, guys. Nothing else. Okay. 47, not 27. 15, 20 cents scalp. Again, nothing else. I just don't think so. We will get a better market for a continuation play. And look at that, now it's moving higher. Oh my God, I hate that market. 76 is going to be my entry. All right, coin is still pushing higher if you are still holding it. That was a good one. Hood is going higher too. Applied Materials sold off. Roku sold off. NVDA on the lows. Ugly, ugly, ugly. STX still weak. And by the way, on the MU, Buzak, if the market breaks down, your call can be a good one, but only for $1, $2 maximum. On BLY, nothing. How about Reddit? Not good. mRNA. Nada. AMD, ugly. Netflix. Netflix broke this 7640s. I don't know. Phew, guys, this is a really, really, really ugly market at the moment. I cannot see any beautiful setups, like really just to play for the market breaking temporary resistances and supports. Nothing else what I can see at the moment. Not my favorite market, that's for sure. Any guess where SLV is going? They're getting ugly. Good question, Jeremy. Oh yeah, SLV daily, it's highly manipulated, ugly chart. I think it's going to pull back. Still going to pull back a little bit. But so far, I think it's going to get triangling on even on the daily. It was based on the fact that it's like, you know, silver. It was really, really big moves on that. Nitsan, yeah, this is a day like that. So actually, I am thinking as well to run with my small profit today. I'm still trying to notice and get some nice setups here, but really ugly. Yeah, it's strange. You are right. Very strange move. I would not say I've never seen it before because we've seen such a crazy days before, but this is something really, really strange and crazy today. I agree. Maybe this is the impact of the 13th of February, Friday. I don't know, but that looks quite ugly. I agree with you. Setups is they just not working. That's it. This is a typical sit on your hand day, unfortunately. So now the market is trying to get back in this triangle move to the highs of the triangle. Nice, Jeremy. Well done. Yeah, actually, me too. I don't think so. I'm going to trade more if I cannot see anything nice. But yeah, DKNG was nice for a pullback. Well done. Coin is still going, traders. If you still holding the coin, you were not chickened out and like me, then this would be the second partial here, stop loss under 153, and just let it run. This is still looking great. Have a nice weekend, Jeremy. Stay safe. Nitsan, the problem is that yes, it looks like, and suddenly a big green candle out of the blue is just occurs, and have no idea why. So it's just ruining the setups. That's why I don't like it. Like if I'm checking the MU, it looks like it's going to be longs. If I'm checking, I don't know, the Microsoft, it's rather short. So maybe we should look for small caps rather. Yeah, I'm watching Roku. I'm watching Roku, but I'm not going to buy it until it's not breaking the VWAP. No, it's not. I just checked it before we started. Option expiration is going to be next Friday, Nitsan. But yeah, you are right. It feels like an extra, like a quadruple witching or something like this. Not even like a plain option expiration. SNDK still looks good under the lows, maybe. Unity trying to pull back, and even the volumes are really low. Amat is really nicely giving back the profit. Look at Amat, guys. AMAT. How about Light and GLW, Nitsan? Did they start a pullback? Yes, it did. Not a huge one, but so-so. So I think, guys, I'm just for this scalp on the TQQQ under this 40, 47.78. Let's see. Market is completely dead. I would say it's not dead because very anxious, but you know what I mean. Tesla is in. Good luck with the Tesla. I don't know. I feel like I do not want to push this market too far today. Yes, Hood is still strong, Zuki, but for me it's too late. I was watching it on this bull flag. I mentioned even that it's bull flagging, but as I've seen the market, I did not trust in this enough, unfortunately. So Tesla, you took it for a short, right, Nitsan? Yes, it's a hyper super choppy day today. I was expecting a choppy day, but not like that. Really ugly. Actually, I'm just thinking on really grab my money and run. You took it for a short. Market now, it's completely glued to the VWAP. And look at the volume. I'm just checking the 1 minute, and it's just going lower, 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 lower. Ugly. Yeah. Market. Maybe it would have been an easier day if the CPI numbers would have turned out worse than better. I don't know. Can't decide actually. For me, it seems like that the all of the big traders, the big institutionals who are really moving the market, they just got this day off already before the long weekend, and and really just the market makers left here. Yeah, Wisdom, the coin just woke up. It's very nice. I called it over this 152, and since then it's going, but I chickened out. Rivian checking Zuki. Rivian, no, still very low volume, still no interest. I would say, you know what, if it's breaking the VWAP, or you can take it half share size over 17 and adding over 1720, something like this. And look at that, the market now it's going up. Okay. I still do not buy it. Like practically, I'm not going to buy it. But yes, coin is very strong, 12% now higher. Applied material made of reversal, mRNA, looks like a good one over 40 to 50, but I don't trust any setup after this craziness. Reddit looks fantastic over 140, but for that we need the market to continue to. Phew, not an easy day, guys. Not an easy day at all. CRM strong 2-3% up on the CRM. LEM research, Nike 2.45%. Something is going on with the oil stocks, Charlie. Let me just check it. Maybe we have news in the meantime. Yeah, big move to the downside, I see. That's nasty. You are right. Let me just check the news quickly. Nothing, actually. And MU broke. Unbelievable. Roku cannot break with good news, and MU is just breaking. Okay, traders, to tell the truth, I cannot do anything with this market at the moment. Just staring at it and what is happening now? Now we are getting close to the daily high. I guess we will get a rejection, but I don't know now. Typical untradeable market at the moment. Oh yes, NUE. You mentioned it, Mr. Brackage. It's typical over the this consolidation high, long under this is low. Yeah, it's just pulling back now, like TKNG did indeed. And VDA is pulling to the VWAP too. Look at that, but very, very slowly. And the daily still looks really weak. Apple is the same. Walmart, J&J. J&J is weak. Okay, Google, not too much. Amazon. And here comes the big red candle. Oh my goodness, guys, this is such an ugly market. Hood is very strong. Hood and coin, these stocks are just going up. And the same, look at this, here it is. Here is the hood. Here it is, my coin. It's actually the complete same chart. Crazy. Amat and Annette. Okay, Nitsan, I'm afraid we are not going to break the high. This is the worst today. Like it's pretending to be stronger now, breaking it, and it's going to get like a, pullback. But maybe not. Let's see. In this case, even Microsoft would be great for this consolidation break, but we need a very, very strong market for that. Same with AMD, same with actually Amazon. But so far, triple Q is up 0.21%, as I see. And it really, really needs to break 603 first. But no decision yet. Let me just check the economic news again. Maybe I missed something, but I don't think so. So Friday 13th, only CPI. That's it, nothing else. No more news for today. And yes, this is a long weekend coming, traders. Don't forget, please, that Monday it's no trading, no stock exchange, okay? Because it's President's Day, Washington's birthday. I see some move now on Roku as well. It's not enough yet for me, but let's see whether it can break at least the VWAP to show some strength. And here comes the pullback. Look at that. Nasty, nasty market. So no new daily high yet. And coin and hood are still continuing. Amazing. No stop. AMD under the VWAP and VDA made a reversal there. Apple, though, it's starting to be a little bit stronger. Not too much, just a little bit. mRNA, nothing. Reddit. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is supporting definitely the coin, and the other one, the highs might be seen after lunch. Yes, Mr. Brackage, this is what I'm thinking of as well, that this, or you know what, maybe towards to the end of the day, like the power hour is going to show something. I don't know, but now it's just a completely stuck market. Guys, I think I'm going to call it as a day. I'm not going to take any more trades. I know I called this TQQQ under this 47.78, but I think it's a small green day for me because I was on half share sizes, but I don't feel I should really push it too hard today. And look at that big red candle now. Oh my goodness. Favorite animal and color? Okay, nah, what's your favorite animal? I have a lot actually, but I'm rather the dog type. However, we have a cat as well. If it's about pets, mascotas, nah, come on, market. Really, we need to make up games because you're so boring. Pig, pig and red. Ah, that's funny. Okay, pig and red. That's a good one. In this case, this is my favorite color as well. If you were thinking of that game, I prefer red wine over the white wine for sure. Okay, guys, this market is untradeable. Please be very careful not to go for the over trading or revenge trading because it's so easy in this environment. You see a lots of setup meant to be kind of setups, and at the end, it just turns out it was not a setup. DKNG. DKNG was a long by Jeremy for a possible pullback because it was quite resilient on this consolidation. Now, yes, it looks quite good. Mhm. I would not say it's, I would wait until it can stay under the VWAP, Nitsan. If it can stay under the VWAP and, just this usual intraday breakdown can be interesting there. No way. Coin? Nope. It's going to go, I think, to 160. Around 160, you can try. I see what you mean. I see what you mean, but I think coin has not been done yet, especially if I'm just checking the Bitcoin. It just broke 68K and like a miracle, it can stay over 68, at least now, for now. But think logically, guys, the market, it's very much on the brink now. If it's breaking this low of the day, both of them, it's going to be done, like a really, really big bleeding coming again. So, but on the other hand, we have a long weekend coming, so no trading on Monday. And who would buy the market on Friday before a long weekend? You know what I mean? So I'm still logically, but logic is not working in today on the market, that's for sure. But logically, I would say that towards the end of the day, we will see a market which is giving up. At the moment, it's still completely muted, not doing anything. But this is what my logic says. Maybe it's not right. This is just my opinion. But I would expect that. Maybe not on the coin, it's because look at the coin, it's just crazy. Bitcoin is going up as well, so I don't know. But on the other hand, if the Bitcoin is going up, maybe it's going to have like an indirect impact on the stocks. So guys, you know what? Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. I'm going to leave this market alone, I think, and hopefully Tuesday is going to be a better day because next week Tuesday is going to be the first official trading day of the week. Please don't forget, okay? All right. Just checking quickly the news again. I have not seen anything interesting. Dow Industrials move further from 50K mark as stocks struggle for direction after inflation report. Yeah, we see that the market is struggling for direction. That's for sure. Yes, this is what I've told you that it's a wedge, and the question if it's going to be broken at all today. Fortunately, I'm not sure actually. And I must tell you, I don't even know which stocks to suggest you to if you are stay trading in this horrible market, which one to watch. I don't know, maybe Amat for more profit taking, for example, especially if the market is giving up. I think Amat can be a quite of a nice one under this 359-ish. But yes, Nitsan, you are right. It's quite an a wedge, the whole market. Are you still in Tesla, by the way? Because actually it did not break this Vipso channel high. Still trying. Market giving up again a little bit? No? You closed it. Okay. Phew, what a day. Oh my goodness. FSLY Buzak. Oh yeah. Yesterday it was a flyer, wasn't it? Oh, and second day, not bad. 17? Maybe. Maybe. Just for a scalp. You see coin? I've told you 160 coming. Why I did not stay in? Shoo. Maybe FSLY is not that bad. Second big green day on the FSLY. I'm completely astonished on this Roku, guys. I was expecting a little bit better performance from Roku, and it's just not doing anything at all. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Well, yeah, FSLY makes sense over the 17, at least just for a scalp. Yeah, everything, guys. Another thing, if you're going to stay trading, I think I'm just calling it as a day scalp. Okay, this is a scalp mode until we are not breaking this wedge. As it's told, like at least the 683 something on the SPY or the 679. Until that, it's nothing. FSLI stop loss at the moment, I think I would leave it under the VWAP, like 1666, something like that. At first, it needs to break the 17, actually. Roblox looks interesting as well, but such a low volume everywhere. Volume has hood and coin, nothing else. Okay. All right, traders. So that was it this Friday. I was expecting a little bit better day, to tell the truth, especially because of the CPI numbers, the CPI report. We did not get it. Long weekend coming, maybe because of that as well. This is definitely one factor that just impacted the market today. Please be extra careful if you are stay trading. As I've told you, I was in the half share size and scalping mode. I suggest you definitely not to go with full share size today. Crazy day so far. I wish everyone a green day at the end and enjoy the long weekend. And don't forget, the first day next week, it's Tuesday officially for the trading, and I'm going to see you there. Don't forget the Valentine's Day offer of the test. Just go to the website and check it out. And that's it. Stay safe. Enjoy your weekend with your loved ones, with the family, and have a beautiful one. And take care. And that's it for today, guys. Oh, yes, and my email. If you have any questions, here it is, agi@tefs.com. I'm more than happy to help you at any time. Okay, guys, so stay safe, everyone, and see you on Tuesday. Bye.